Hi everyone, it's Kirsty from Lifting Consciousness on this Sunday the 23rd of August from here in England. I hope you're all well wherever you are in the world. And I've just taken some cards for today and just looking into the current energy for the collective using oracle cards and just a message that's coming across for today's Sunday spiritual session. So we'll dive right into what I've got here. The first card it's from the Power of Love activation deck, and it's the card of loyalty. And I think this can relate to a couple of things really. There's loyalty to others around us, loyal to those that we serve, but also a loyalty to ourselves. And certainly this card mentions about having reliability and consistency of being. And I think when it comes to our values, there is a need to be loyal to our values and to really uphold what we believe, what's true to us, and to step into that energy, knowing that we can be loyal to ourselves and we can stand in our truth when it comes to that. Now, this card is also very green, so the heart chakra comes to mind with this. So again, being loyal to the heart space. We are currently in the waxing crescent phase of the moon, which is all about taking action on those intentions that we've set under the new moon. We have now moved into Virgo season, so we've come from that fire energy of Leo and the courage of really going after our desires. We're now all about taking action. And in Virgo season, it's a bit more grounded because it's earthly, it's an earth element, but there is a reliability. Reliability is a trait for Virgos, and it could just be confirming that for you really, that there is a need to stand true to your values, and that kind of earthly reliability within you of upholding what you truly want to do, what you're choosing to take action on, being loyal to that and not budging, because if it's what you want to do, just go for it. So there's a bit of that courage still sort of coming forward, but loyalty towards that courage and loyalty towards your values. Now, I did get another green card from the same deck, which is about cooperation, and this obviously mentions about other people. So again, with that loyalty to other people, that's another meaning for that card. But having that cooperation with others and recognizing that everybody and every experience we have serves a purpose for us. We learn from people. Everything teaches us something. Everyone teaches us something on this journey. So having that awareness that we can be loyal to ourselves, we can be loyal to what we truly want to do, and it might not be the same views as other people, but that's okay because everybody's different, and we can still cooperate with people. We can still recognize that we can have relationships and connections with others, but we can be on our unique path at the same time. Further to that, from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck, I did get the card of prayer. And I think often we could be too fixated on what something is meant to look like in our lives. So when we think about what we are truly striving towards in terms of our desires, what we really want to go towards in our lives, if that's not possible, because of restrictions or anything like that, there's a need to not be too hard on ourselves for that, because divine timing does come into it. And with this card of prayer, it's also recognizing that sometimes things turn up unexpectedly and not in the way we expect. So as you can see on this card here, there is this kind of view of the luscious green, but also we've got the sort of city life, city and country there, but almost like this vision of what paradise might look like, I guess, but it might not look like that. It might still be paradise for you, but it might not look how you envisage it to look, and that's okay. So there is a need to let go and to surrender, and also prayer reminds us that we can, and it's not necessarily a religious connection because not everybody follows prayers in that respect, but meditation, quiet time for reflection can often give us that space to truly surrender to that higher calling of the universe and to let go of control. So, we know that there's something for us. We know what we're working towards, but we might not know how it's going to come about, and that's okay. So letting go of that control and just stepping into that power of prayer, that power of quiet stillness and reflection. And patience as well is something that comes up with this card. But not only that, this card is yellow, which is symbolic of the solar plexus. So using our power, stepping into our power to do that, and knowing that we are powerful, and we do have that act of patience within us. And sometimes it can be uncomfortable, because if we want something, we sort of want it immediately. We want to see the results immediately, and often we need to just wait. We need to take our time. We need to surrender to the universe and await the divine plan that is for us. The final card that I pulled today sums it up perfectly, that whilst all of that's going on, whilst we are trying to step into our power of being loyal to ourselves and our values, we really want to go for something, we're loyal to that, we're standing in our truth, we're recognizing that other people serve a purpose, and every experience serves a purpose on the way whilst we are heading towards that goal. But we're also letting go of that control aspect, and we're surrendering to a higher calling. And whilst all of that's going on, there is a need for us to remain positive. So very much so, remaining positive, because often if we do find that we are becoming a bit impatient, that our mood might change from positive to negative. But if we remain positive, and we know that whatever is meant for us will never pass us by, it's always there for us, but there is divine timing. If we remain positive and we're vibrating at that energy, we can ensure that whatever is meant for us will reach us, because we're operating on that vibration and matching that vibration of what we desire that's coming into us and into our lives. So, and I just love this card. These are the Angel Answers Oracle cards. And yeah, just that beaming light really from the crown chakra is just beautiful. So just knowing and having that confidence in ourselves that, you know, we can strive for what we truly desire, but there is a need to be patient, and that's okay. We can be positive with that patience, because we know when we release and let go, we surrender to the universe, we surrender to the divine, that it will come at the right time. And the universe responds accordingly to that. So we don't rush, we wait, but not a sense of looking at the watch, waiting, where is it? We're waiting patiently, but we're still getting on with our lives, remaining positive, knowing that what we're striving for will come eventually with the right vibration and the right attitude in our minds and how we're feeling in our heart space. Because if it's something that we truly desire and we're trusting our intuition, we know it ultimately it is right for us, and our manifestations, intention settings are all based around that. And there is just a need to let go and surrender, and to remain positive that what is meant for us will come to us. It might not look how we expect it to look, it might not appear in the way we expect it to appear, but ultimately there is a divine plan here. And if we remember that, and we know that whatever happens is for our highest good, then we can be positive with any outcome that comes our way. So I hope that message finds you well. If it resonates with you, do take the message, but if it doesn't, leave what doesn't resonate. Use your discernment as always with these readings. And I wish you all the best for this week ahead, as we're coming into now the end of August. And yeah, it's been a busy 2020 in terms of energies, and a lot of self-reflection that's been going on within the collective of what we do truly want to strive for, what we desire. And I think just knowing that we can step into our heart space, and whatever we're truly wanting, and we're taking courage and we're taking that action on, we're being loyal to ourselves, but we're also letting go of any expectation of outcome. And that will serve us in the best way it can possibly, for the greater good of the collective as well as our highest good. So sending you love and light and positivity for this next week ahead. Until the next video, I wish you well. Take care.